Hello, we are live. We are live with Aaron and Kingsley Edwards. Aaron, I just have to say, I love your name.
Oh, thanks. I'm a fan of yours as well.
Right?
I didn't even put those two things together, honestly.
So funny. You know, whenever you meet another Aaron, you have to.
It's a good day.
Yeah. So I'm super excited to have you guys on the Socially Powered Digital Marketing Show today. I'm trying to think when I even found out about Flote or joined. I don't know. Can I see when I joined? Their way to tell.
Question, actually. Well, I mean, we can see that on our end, but that's maybe something that we should probably add to the settings or something like that, or somewhere in the profile.
Yeah, like when you join Facebook or whatever, it's like you have to celebrate your anniversary.
Yeah.
Right.
I love that.
Yeah. So you guys created Flote. So tell me, what is Flote and why did you guys decide to create it?
Yeah. So Flote is a small, what are we going with now? Small tech social media platform. And a big reason why we created it, I mean, Erin, she's more of a people person than I am, but she created or she started developing these relationships with a lot of content creators that are in the crypto space, in the like independent journalism, more libertarian leaning things that cover current events like police brutality. A lot of things that are relevant right now: police brutality. Maybe alternative health things regarding
medical freedom,
stuff like that. And we just started noticing that a lot of people that I've been following personally on YouTube for since like 2007 or whenever, they started getting like deplatformed or demonetized, or all these people that have now hundreds of thousands of subscribers or over 1 million subscribers. And more terrifying even, I've started noticing that when they were just covering current events, they started having to change the words that they had to say when they're talking about topics that mainstream media was able to cover. And almost like it seemed just kind of very Orwellian to me.
Super dystopian.
Yeah. So, and then one of our good friends, actually, Josh Sigurdson, he started, he's been building up his YouTube presence for 6 years or 7 years now.
Yep.
Started making, $7,000 to $10,000 a month. Finally, hey, I can just focus on this. I can make a business out of this. He's another independent journalist from Canada. Good guy. He does like great interviews, and he's young too. And this was basically his passion. And all of a sudden, they YouTube just deplatformed him. They demonetized him. They started shadow banning his content as far as recommending it and all this stuff. And you can see all these stats. Like, I mean, at one point he did one interview specifically with a which is a controversial person, but they didn't talk about anything illegal or anything that crazy. Just kind of again covering current events at a conference in Mexico. And as soon as he had that interview. And I don't even want to kind of, because I'm not even sure if you're on. Are you on YouTube?
I am. Yeah.
So it's kind of weird because like you don't want to say like certain names because you don't know if things
right. And in fact, we're live on YouTube right now.
Yeah. So their algorithm is constantly picking up on things and listening and kind of picking up on these keywords, and certain things have been shown now, and more people are coming public, like whistleblowers that work at these big tech platforms. So yeah, you just have to kind of be careful. So that is at the time we were actually working on a privacy-oriented cryptocurrency wallet, and we decided to shift focus to have our basically provide an alternative to these big tech platforms. So we created Flote as one of those things.
Which I'm not ignoring you. I was trying to share. I'm looking at my other screen because I've got Flote brought up over there, and I just wanted to make sure that we were actually live over there, because it's the first time that I'm live streaming over there. So it says live, but I don't see it. Would I not be able to?
Yeah, I'm on it right now. Yeah, it looks like everything's. So on your profile it says live now, and then if you click the view up top, it should go to your video.
Okay, I see now.
Yeah, so here I can even put in the log.
Cool.
There we go. Yeah, it seems like it's
yeah, we're good. Yeah,
I just sent you a chat, and here I'm going to send you some Bitcoin here.
Cool.
Super chat.
Aaron's like, yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah.
So then it's funny. I was looking on Facebook as well because I set this up so we're live on my business Facebook page, YouTube, and Flote, and I was trying to share our live from the page to my personal page, and it's not letting me on Facebook. So
Really?
Oh.
Unfortunately, that doesn't shock me.
Yeah,
Right.
that's happened a couple times with other platforms and has happened to our platform a couple times as well. So it's kind of like hit or miss. But yeah, I mean, it's interesting, right?
Yeah, it is.
Why would they block links or not allow you to share certain things?
Yeah, it's weird because it's saying I can share to another page, but it won't let me share to my personal profile. So I don't know. I guess I'm just gonna go post that we're live.
Yeah. And and this is like kind of why we're building Flote, right? I think big tech is making not only just on the censorship and moderation side, but it's a familiar thing with any kind of big company in kind of older industries. Well, now kind of social media is turning into kind of a more of a mainstream industry where before it was kind of tech and new and startup-y. And now it's become kind of the old guard. And so, Flote is a part of a growing movement of small tech companies that still care about kind of the original ethos of the internet and, allowing people to speak with their friends, family, community. And sorry, I'm talking a lot. I'm not.
I was gonna say, like, I feel like I don't know when Google stopped using the phrase "don't be evil," but I think we're kind of picking up their slack.
Yeah, we're taking that torch and running with it, right?
Yeah, I like that. Do you guys want to do a screen share and kind of do a walkthrough of Flote and show everybody what it is?
Absolutely.
Sure.
Here, do you want to?
I can do it just from here. Let's see.
And I just will say, so we are recording this for the podcast. So for all the podcast listeners, you're going to have to go watch the video in order to understand, what we're talking about.
Right.
But there, I see your screen. So I will add you.
Oh, there we go. Okay. So yeah. So here's your profile right here. It shows that you're live right here, which opens up this live tab. I just pause it just in the middle of the stream. But one unique thing of what we're doing too is the social features we're including encrypted technology, so that not only do we not want to read your personal messages,
but we can't.
But we can't. So let's just get that out of the way. We have one really cool thing for content creators is that we're connecting people and advertisers peer-to-peer. And that's one of the beauties. And this is like a real world application of cryptocurrency. So for instance, YouTube, if I just sent you a $5 super chat on here with Bitcoin, on Flote, as you'll see right here. And with YouTube, they take 30% of those tips because they act as a middleman. We're right. Yeah, they don't have enough money, so they need to take 30% of your tips. You think 10% is enough, but 30% is okay. Yeah. Anyway, so we said, hey, we're gonna actually show off a real world use case of cryptocurrency and connect people with peer-to-peer with these payment channels. And so with Flote, we don't sit in there as a middleman, so you get 100% of the tipping that comes through on Flote, which is pretty cool. And we can do that with advertisement as well. As a business ourselves, we have other ways. We have basically two sets of ads, one where we monetize off of, the other one we call creator ads, where they take 100% of the revenue. So kind of, some unique things. We have the encrypted messaging right here. You can go to your profile. We have a built-in Bitcoin wallets here where you can send and receive. And just feed. We have live streamers. We have
our trending, recommended.
Trending. And we're just getting started. I mean, we just launched last year. You can see I have a lot of like libertarian and crypto leaning
on his feed.
But we just launched last year. One of the things too I like is you can put a GIF as your header.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't realize that. I was actually just like beefing up my profile last night because I hadn't done a whole lot here.
Yeah. Well, like Kingsley said, we're new. But I feel like kind of right out of the gate, we launched with quite a few features. So like one of my favorite underrated features on Flote is these little things right here.
Yeah,
so,
I just set those up.
Yeah. So basically, like, you can put your BitChute channel, your YouTube channel, your SoundCloud, your Apple Pay, your PayPal. You can put all of your links, all of your social links here, and they're clickable. So it'll just go ahead and bring you to them right here. So it's just a really easy way to kind of put all of your social platforms, because we all have like a million these days.
Yeah.
And it's just an easy way for people to find your content. So it's just an easy way to organize. So I love that feature. I think that's so underrated, because so many people have so much trouble trying to find content creators and where they are. And I don't know if you've noticed this, but like search features on the smaller social medias are a little bit clunky, you know, and ours is not perfect either. We're improving greatly. So having something like this, I think, is just really important. So
do you guys have functionality for like hashtag search?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
So if you actually go here and hit explore,
yep.
You would look under trending. And so these are all the hashtags.
Yeah. Or you can type it under just the search bar and see it that way.
Okay.
And yeah, so we want to, you know, just going back to the profile real quick, we want Flote to be like this, a very welcoming place for you to not only show off your Flote profile, but to show off your other social profiles, kind of like your homepage for the internet. We're also doing things like with interoperability with other platforms. For instance, you can link your Twitter account to your Flote account. So when you post to Flote, it'll auto post to Twitter. We have we're the first platform to implement, and I'm surprised that no one has taken advantage of this yet. We're going to have a big marketing push into 2021, where you can download your Facebook data, your posts, your pictures.
Yeah,
and your
I
videos.
saw that. I was actually going to ask you guys about that, because I downloaded my stuff. I was looking for it before. For some reason I can't find the file right now. But so is that available to do it now?
Yeah.
Import?
Yeah.
Okay. So when we get off the live, I may need to have your assistance with mine if I can locate my file.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, as long as your Facebook file is in JSON format and not in HTML, then it'll absolutely work. Like Kingsley said, your posts, videos, and photos will all port over. And
so, yeah, we're adding other things like that. We're just making, you know, helping create bridge the gap and create this bridge from the old legacy big tech platforms, and also for new platforms as well. So in the future, when you post a video, you'll be able to auto post it to library and YouTube. When you stream, we're looking into creating like redistribution features, so that when you stream, kind of similar to StreamYard, you'll be able to stream to multiple platforms directly from the Flote app. So we just want to make this. I mean, at the end of the day, this is really just supposed to be a useful communication tool for people to use, and that's what we're going for.
Yep.
Yeah, that's awesome. So tell me, I'm looking on here. I see this in the search bar, the create list. Is that just for you to like organize the people that you're connected with?
Yeah, so
it's similar to Twitter.
Yeah, so that's like where you can create basically custom feeds of ways. So like, for instance, I have like recommended lists, or I have like independent journalist list, so I can just click on that list, and then it will go to like a custom feed and show the users that are on that list, and then just a custom feed.
Can you follow other people's lists?
Not yet. So that's a big thing that we're doing. Sorry. Yes, you can. Sorry. You can follow. You can.
If they're public.
Yeah. You can follow a public list right now. So that's cool. And then we're also going to even make it block list too. Like one click, and you can block a whole bunch of people that maybe you don't like, or maybe that are in community that are just are trolls. So we want to basically, instead of having this top-down censorship approach, we want to bottom up. Decentralize user, empower the users, give them the tools to moderate.
Self-censor.
Yeah, to moderate their own experience. I mean, that's at the end of the day, we're all adults. We don't need Zuckerberg or Dorsey or YouTube CEO telling us what we should engage with.
Yeah. This is awesome. I'm curious. Do you guys know about like Rebuzz?
Yes. I think I follow them on Twitter.
I wonder.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember.
I haven't been on there for a while.
It's been a while. They do like something with crypto too. Right? Oh, looks like they're.
Are they down right now?
Micro.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Their website's not working. Let's see.
I'll have to.
Oh, weird.
Here we go.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll message them and let them know.
Yeah. So this is we have.
It must be there because it's working on my phone.
Yeah. I just got it to work in my incognito window, so I'm not sure what's going on there. It might be a pretty cache issue.
Yeah, there's it feels like there's a lot of these alternative, social media platforms popping up all over the place because,
it's that time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean that's so, not only did we do this because we believe it's the right thing to do and we wanted to kind of, have our stand against big tech, but also it presents a good business opportunity. I mean, when we launched this last year, I think it was just kind of perfect timing as far as launching it, getting it into the world, experimenting with different things, learning along the way.
Right.
Now
what worked, what didn't work.
Yeah, now we're at another stage where we're fortunate enough where we're raising more money currently, and so we're building out our team. We have a team of 10, and we're growing. Most of Flote's life for the last year has been just a team of 3 or 4. So we're starting to get to that point, get to the next level. And a big part of what we're doing too is reaching out these other alternative platforms and saying, hey, there's enough, fish out there in the sea, basically, and there's enough users on YouTube. And if you look at the trend actually of how many social apps people just have in general, the list keeps growing, not the list, but the number keeps growing. It used to be like 3, then it turned to 5. Now it's like 7. So more and more people are kind of experimenting, checking out other applications and also using them for different ways.
Yeah.
So we feel that we have a really big opportunity to gain, anywhere like, 100 million users in the next 5 years. And really, capitalize on not only do we support free speech and have all these features and more features that we're building, but also we're a place where you can, one of the only places, especially right now, where you can buy, use, and earn Bitcoin, and more cryptocurrencies are headed on the way for our platform. So.
Yeah, and the big thing is we just want to, we have very good relationships with most of the existing platforms, and we want to work with these people. We want to collaborate and make it very easy for Flote users to be on Library, to be on Odyssey, to be on Minds, to be on Gab, to be on Rebuzz, to be on Twitch, to be,
right.
We just want it to be as easy as possible to kind of work with one another and kind of see where this may fit and this may fit. There's a company out there called Content Safe that basically allows and helps people share their content on other platforms. So creating little partnerships like that in the space are just very important to us. We don't really see the other social medias out there as our competition. We just want to be able to help one another to grow.
Right. Because it's different. And I don't know. The thing is it's there are so many platforms out there. So I think it's going to be interesting in the next few years to see who finds the most success, because I really do think that, the alternatives are going to start to see a ton of growth.
Yeah.
Because of what,
And that's the thing, not one platform needs to win. It's, there's plenty of market share to share.
Yeah.
So it's all, I see on Facebook all the time, people are like, oh, we need to find one platform and stick to it and grow that. And it's like, no, you don't. You have to find the platform that feels most like home to you and use it.
Right.
You don't need to have everybody on one platform. You can create little micro communities on each separate one. So, right. That it's not a big race. I mean, Kingsley likes to say it's like a space race, like
social
space race. But at the end of the day, you just got to find what feels good to you and utilize it.
Yeah, we're more about and that's one of the big things. One of the problems with all these smaller platforms is that it's just fragmented communities. So that's, again, one of our focuses is how can we connect those communities, those fragmented communities, and show a lot of that content on Flote and have it also be able to interact and engage with that content on other platforms. So that's our strategy.
Yeah.
And Laura has a good point. That used to be Twitter.
Yeah.
So everybody should go check out Flote.app, Flote.app. And
another. Oh, sorry to interrupt you, but just
go ahead.
an easier URL that we bought that redirects to Flote.app is just joinflote.com.
Cool.
That's what we usually promote.
Okay. I will. Here, let me just. It is joinflote.com.
Yep.
There we go.
There it is.
Yeah. So I think this is awesome. I hope everybody will go sign up over there and go, of course, connect with us. So I know, Aaron, you're at Aaron over there, and Kingsley, you're at King, right?
Yep.
Yeah, we keep it simple. Kingsley yelled at me forever because I was Aaron Nakamoto just for brand recognition.
Right.
And he was like, that's stupid. Just use your first name.
I was like, Aaron's still available. We saved it for you.
Right. That was nice of you.
Yeah.
And I'm at Socially Powered over there.
Yeah. Yep.
So.
And I just wanted to ask you, like, this is your first time float casting is what we're calling it.
Yeah.
And so I know that a lot of people, it holds people back because it's not like the click of a button and then you go live. So I wanted to kind of ask you, like, what do you think the process was? Was it easy? Was it hard?
Well, so it was a little different for me because I'm using StreamYard to broadcast this. So I basically just went and got the RMTP to plug into StreamYard, and then, obviously went to check to make sure that you could see that I was live. So it was, I feel like it was easy. It was an easy process.
Okay, cool.
I haven't gone live directly from Flote.
Well, no, so you actually, right now, we don't have a way for you to go live actually from Flote. So you did it exactly right. You just plug in your RTMP key and your stream key, and then through software, and then you actually go live. But the thing is, it's so funny because I talk to so many people, and I think they hype it up in their head because it's not as easy as they initially think, or how easy it is to stream on Facebook or YouTube.
Right.
But in actuality, like, the process is much simpler than people realize.
Yeah, it was so easy. So I had, the only thing was because of what I'm using on StreamYard, I had to go redo the scheduling because I didn't realize I can only stream to 3 places with the package I've got. So I basically said, okay, fine, I'm going to do to Facebook, YouTube, and Flote. So that was the hardest part, was that I couldn't do it. I had to go. Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Other than that, it was super easy.
Well, thank you. I'm glad that you found it simple. See, folks, it's so simple.
Right.
All you have to do is just copy and paste.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a lot easier too. We'll have the ability to stream directly from Flote
in the future.
next year. So
cool.
Yeah.
Well, this was great. I would as you guys add features and that sort of thing, maybe we'll have you come back next year when some of those are updated.
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's going to be exciting. We're going to be adding our group feature,
Float
market, different cryptocurrencies. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be a fun place.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well,
thank you for having us on, Aaron.
Thank you guys for being here. I'm excited, and I hope that people go sign up and join and connect with all of us over on Flote.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.